So I wanted to show you our project for the next 2 weeks. This is going to be our science project and our writing workshop for the next 2 weeks, okay? It's called a web quest, okay? So I've created a website, a private website just for us, to kind of walk us through some exploration and research on a planet, okay? So we don't actually get to go into the solar system in 4th grade science. And so I thought it would just be a really fun activity for us to do something extra outside of what we would normally be teaching, but also we're working on internet skills, we're working on research skills and writing skills. So let's get started. I'm going to show you how to use the WebQuest before I assign it on Monday, okay? So you guys can just get a little glimpse of what is expected from you guys, and so you kind of know how to navigate it, all right? So if you look at our screen, this is a website that I've created just for us. It's called Miss Shield's 4th Grade Voyage. Okay, so here's our home page, and if you ever get to another page and you don't know how to get back, you just go to the home button, okay? And that brings us right back to the front page. All right, so it's called Miss Shield's 4th Grade Voyage Through the Great Unknown. So you have some videos just for fun and a welcome page. It's saying, "Welcome class, we're about to embark on a great adventure through the interweb." That's just fancy for internet. Through this project, you will explore the planet of your choice, as well as discover some questions you may have. So not only are you going to research, but then you're going to kind of prompt some questions that you still continue to have about your planet. Get started, have fun, and communicate clearly with one another. So the communication part is key. Since this is the first time that we've ever done anything like this, and this is the first time I've created something like this, we just have to make sure that if you're having trouble or you're not understanding something, make sure that you connect to me and contact me right away, not at the very last part of the week, kind of in the beginning, okay? And refer back to this video if you get confused about anything. So click the introduction button to get started. So you'll go ahead, you'll click the introduction, dink, and it'll take you to the second page of the website. Miss Shield's 4th Grade Voyage Through the Great Unknown, still the same website. And here is our 2 objectives for our WebQuest. Okay, we're going to learn about details of the solar system and how it moves, and then also details about a particular planet in our system, so a planet of your choice. This project will allow us to discover what we always wondered about space and complete a at least three paragraphs research paper. So during this time, you'll be expected to read each of these sections carefully. So here's some hints right here. Hint 1, hint 2, and hint 3 to help you kind of navigate what I think this could look like. Okay, so hint 1 is please have a Word document open to take notes. Maybe put them side by side on your Internet Explorer box. So you go to Word, Microsoft Word. Okay, you're going to click a new document, and you're going to have kind of this document on the side over here. And you can even make your web box a little bit smaller so that you have your notes. And these are going to be your notes, your research notes, okay? Not your research paper. You have to take notes first, okay? Hint number 2, have another tab open with dictionary reference. So see, I have Weeble, I have Wordle, I have Introduction to Our Class. So if you right-click it, it says Open in New Tab. That's what you want. And it's going to open a new tab for you so that you can look stuff up. Outer space. And it will give you the definition of things so that you can figure out what things mean if you're stuck, okay? A third hint is have a great attitude, because it's going to be fun and it's going to be new. So we just have to try to kind of work through it, even though it might be challenging, okay guys? So now there's another video at the end. I'm not going to play him because I want him to be a surprise when you start your project. Press the task button below to pick your planet. So you're going to go to our third page. Okay, our third page has more information. It breaks down day by day what we're going to be doing. So for Monday, you're just going to explore the web page. You're going to go through all of the pages and read all of the information and get familiar with the web quest. We will pick our planets. We will pick our research topic planet found on the next page. So all you're going to do on Monday, you're not going to go all out unless you want to, but you're just going to focus on reading the instructions, navigating through the website or the web quest, and pick your planet, the planet that you want to research more on, okay? Tuesday, you're going to research. So you're going to look at the research questions. You're going to start reading through all of the information and writing some notes, okay? Wednesday, you're going to continue to answer questions and continue with your notes. So the whole first week, you guys, you're not going to start writing your paper. You're just going to be taking your notes, okay? And collecting as much information as you can. If you want to, collecting photos. You can put photos in here if you want. They don't, count for your 3 paragraphs, but they would make it really cool. Okay, Thursday you're going to create a Wordle creation, and I'll show you how to do that. It's fun, and it kind of shows you how some of the key words that describe your planet. Okay, this Friday you're going to just take a break. You're not going to, if you want to, you can continue, but on Friday you can just take a break from research and spend time doing other things, okay? Back on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday next week, you're going to be starting your writing. So you're going to use your notes, and you're going to start putting them into paragraphs. Next. Okay. Here's our planet search. Okay, so let's say you pick Venus. So if you go to this is a kid safe search. So if you go to the page, it's going to have so much information, you guys. Like, these are just facts. These first ones, key facts and summary. But if you keep going, they're going to start talking about a lot of stuff. So here's orbit, that's important. That's one of your questions, okay? But you're going to just continue to answer some of the questions, and I'll show you where to find those. And the rotation, all of this stuff is really important. And if you come to things that you don't know, remember, all you need to do is copy it, go over to the definition link, and paste. And it'll tell you the definition of those words that you might not know. Okay? It's pretty cool. So you're going to go through a lot of information, kind of finding some key elements to the research project. Okay. So when you pick your project, you're going to take your notes, and then you're going to go on this page is going to tell you all of the questions. So my suggestion, and I've suggested it down here, hint, if you need to copy and paste all of this to your Word document to keep a list of what you're working on, that's a good idea. So all of this your paper needs, and what your paper needs to include. There's some questions. Woo. If you want, I think it could be a good idea to copy it, bring it over here, and paste it, and it'll show you so that you have these things here. It needs to have your name at the top. What does your planet look like? So you can start answering some of those questions even in the middle. My planet looks like yellow because blah, 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 blah. And so you can start putting your answers to these questions right there with the question there, okay? So is there life on your planet and what kind? How far away from the sun? How many moons does it have? Does your planet have any rings? What direction does the axis rotate? And any other fun facts you found about your planet. So you're going to continue with your research, but here's some guiding questions, okay? Up here, your paper needs to include, these are just like it needs to be 3 paragraphs, it needs to have research using quotations if needed, paragraph should be indented. Each paragraph needs to be at least 5 to 7 sentences. These are just what it needs to, kind of the format of it. But here, what it should include is the questions, okay, to answer. And you guys can answer more than just these questions. There's so many interesting facts about all of these planets that are way beyond just these 8 or so questions, okay? So, you're going to pick your planet. You're going to answer the questions. There's a lot of words, you guys. There's a lot of directions here. So before you get overwhelmed and stuff, I just want to make sure everyone's watching the whole video on how to do it. Okay. Next. Conclusion. So this is just our final conclusion page. It has one at last video. And when you're done with your research, I want you to save it as a Word document onto whatever device you're working on and whatever computer you're working on, okay? So that's just an overview of kind of what we're doing. It's going to be really fun, and it starts on Monday.